Welcome back, everyone, to the best comics you probably haven't heard of, part 321. Let's explore some gothic romance with Parliament of Rooks by Abigail Johari and Richard Starkings. Parliament of Rooks stars Darius Ravenscar, a young architect advisor to the Princess of Ebervik, Sephirina. The two share a secret romance due to the disapproval of the king. But things will change forever when one day, Darius is claimed by a terrible curse that turns him to a raven-like monster with connections to hell. And despite his attempts to isolate himself to prevent him from causing more damage, Seraphina decides she wants to stay with him and help guide his way through this. Now the two must figure out how this curse works and if there's any way to reverse it before he gives into it completely and becomes a monster capable of utter devastation. Parliament of Rooks is an interesting gothic horror romance with some pretty gruesome imagery and larger scales than you typically get out of a story like this. It basically takes a more standard gothic romance and adds in a whole lot of eldritch horror, as all the monsters and creatures look almost like their skin is melting off, like there's always something worse beneath the surface just waiting to rip its way out. But in that imagery lies a story of a man struggling against his worst impulses and its genetic upbringing, looking towards the one he loves with a sense of longing and despair. He knows that any kind of traditional life or romance is beyond him, but he still yearns for touch, intimacy, and affection. It's only through conquering the self, demons and desires both, that you can reach a point where what you want can be pursued regardless, and the love you deserve can truly thrive. Parliament of Rooks is a fun gothic horror story and is well worth your time. I highly recommend.